Understanding parents and making a moving camera. One other thing that is useful to understand is the relationship between parents and children. These grouping in your hierarchy are not really folders as such. Rather, the empty game objects are called parents and the items your groups under them are called children. So this is an analogy actually for a game object. So game objects are called parents and the items your group under them. So the items which are under them are called children. Like real parents and children in this case will inherit the properties of adult. So the this analogy is given because these empty game objects, so the things under them, under the game objects have inherent properties of game objects. So this is why that analogy is given. Now for example you want to move the topsoil to the topsoil, that is we have soil that we have created, that is with grass. So move the topsoil to the right, then all of its children would move right by the same amount, ensuring they all remain within relative distance from one another. Why might that be something you want to do? Well, how about if we use this to stick our camera to our player? Right now, Squarey is only able to explore within the confines of the screen, which is rather limiting the terms of the kinds of level designs we can make. But if we go to hierarchy and select camera, we can drop it onto the player, thereby making it a child of that game object. Now the camera will always move relative to the player. Move it onto the center of the player to make sure it is in a good position, where you can see obstacles from left and right. So here we are aiming that camera on that player. Just note that this is very much a quick back rather than the way we really want to handle the camera. In a finished game, a camera should do much more than just blindly follow the player. Rather, it will speed up or slow down, zoom in and out, and behave differently depending on type of game. So, the camera has different functions like speed up, slow down, zoom in, zoom out, etc., and behave differently depending on type of game. This can benefit the gameplay or provide added drama and excitement depending on circumstances. So, so these functions of zooming in, zooming out, etc., these are adding required drama to game and excitement to the game.